see who joins. Let's see if anyone's on. If nobody comes on in like 2 minutes, I'm leaving. Who's here? There's one person. Who are you? Are like my comments off or something? Nobody's here. Okay, well, if anybody wants to catch the replay, I'm just gonna be going over cool stuff I got. And if there's nobody here, that's fine. It doesn't matter. Okay. Maybe they think it's not me because I don't have bangs. Yeah, that's probably it. Well, I'm just gonna go over like cool stuff I got today. So I went, shopping and I bought some like cool stuff I wanted to share. My scent of the day today was this. It was Victoria's Secret Aqua Kiss fragrance mist. Hi Sammy McCandles. Hello. Hi Christina. Welcome. You seem new. Welcome. Hello. I don't know where my mods are at. How are you? Wow, there's 38 people in here. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to be going over cool stuff I got today on my shopping trip. I'm mostly a perfume channel, so I wanted to kind of go over what perfume I wore today. I wore Victoria's Secret Aqua Kiss. If you're familiar with this fragrance, it's just a really nice everyday kind of aquatic floral perfume. It's water lily, pink grapefruit, bright and fresh. If you can just give me a thumbs up as you come in and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, I would really appreciate it, everybody that's in here. I appreciate your support. So that's my perfume of the day, was Aqua Kiss by Victoria's Secret. Okay, and then I wanted to kind of get into what I got. Okay, so I basically got, hi, hello. I basically got Peanuts hair clips. These are really cool, so that's what I got. I got this from CVS. Hello, ladies man 217. I got Peanuts hair clips. They look like this. There's a set of 2 of them. They were in the Valentine's Day area, so that's what I got. I got Peanuts hair clips. So they look like this. Hi Perfect Pie, hi TJ. So they look like this. They're the Valentine's Day Peanuts hair clips with Snoopy on them, carrying like Valentine's. There's 2 of them. There's one with like a big Snoopy, and then there's one with like him, multiple Snoopies with a lot of hearts. So that's what I got today. I just thought that this was really cool, especially since Valentine's Day is coming up. I think this is like a really cool, cute accessory. And I think you could definitely put this, give this as a Valentine's gift to somebody. I don't know. I think it's really cute. So that's what I got. And then I also got something else. I got these really cool sneakers. from, they had one left. I got a really good deal on them. They're the Nike Cortez, and it's really cute color. So, you know, it's just, they're called the Nike Cortez. Hi, so for the people in here, are you like regulars on my channel? Do you watch me regularly, or what are you? Just kind of want to know, like, how did you find my channel? If that makes sense. Before I unbox this, I'm kind of waiting for some of the regulars to come in because I don't really like know some of you people, and all you're saying is hi. Okay, there's 33 people in here, so I'm about to unbox the shoes I got today, sneakers I got today. If you can give me a thumbs up as you come in, that would be great. I was scrolling on your channel. It seems really cool. Okay, thank you, ladies, man. Thanks for replying. Because otherwise, I'm just gonna think you're all bots if you don't say anything besides hi. You know. So I just wanted to make sure you're all. Who's gooey? Am I gooey? What is a gooey? What is that? Hi, Dutch. How are you? Finally, a regular of mine is here. Hello, Dutch. So good to see you. I just a bunch of people in the chat. I'm happy they found me, but I wasn't really sure if, yes, it's a Nike box. I got, I went shopping today. Kind of wanted to do a, like, share, like, what I got today, and nothing major. I got, like, Peanuts hair accessories, Snoopy. And so then I got, so this is like a Valentine's Day thing, and honestly, like, I'm not really too big on Valentine's Day, but I love all the colors, like the red, the pinks that come out this time of year, all the candies that come out this time of year. So anyways, so I got a really good deal on these Nike Cortez. Are you I don't know if you have a Tilly's near you, but this is from Tilly's. The name of the store is Tilly's, and they had a really good deal. It was like the last one left, and she gave me like an extra 10% because it was sort of kind of big on me, but not really. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna ask for, so she gave me like an extra 10% on top of it all. So it's this store, Tilly's. So anyway, so I ended up getting, they have the last one left. The box is kind of dinged up, but who cares? I don't have too much sneakers. Like, I mostly wear like Chucks. I have some Pumas. I have what else do I have? I have a couple sneakers here and there. I have some Adidas. A pair of Reeboks, but they're all kind of like, neutral colors. It's like black, or it's they're either black or they're white or they're beige or they're gray. I have a pair of gray Adidas that I wore today. They're kind of getting old. So anyways, I needed a new pair of sneakers, but I wanted like fun sneakers. So anyways, I ended up like seeing these in the store. They're the Nike Cortez pink combo. So that's what I got. It was on the table with all the Valentine's Day stuff. Oh, I didn't know you're a sneaker junkie. Nice. Okay, so this is what I ended up picking out. So this, love it. I love the pink with the red. So that's what I ended up getting. I was kind of like obsessed. I tried them on. They're really comfortable. They were a little bit big. Like, they only had one size left. So I ended up getting this. So it's like the Nike swoosh is leather. This is not leather. I don't know what this is. It's some kind of a, let me check the, it says it's made in Indonesia, but like, I don't know the whole, I'm not really too big on sneakers. Like, I don't really buy a lot of sneakers, but these are really cute. But this seems like it's some kind of a, I don't know what this material is called. It's like a, textile material. And then there's a suede. This is suede. The laces are just white laces. I'll probably just leave them as is. The tongue has like this foamy thing going on. It's like a foamy tongue. which I thought was cool, but I just wasn't used to seeing it like this. But it kind of had this really retro, like a retro feel to them. That's why I really just wanted it. I was like, that's so cool, like pink and red. I've never had pink and red shoes before. I've had a pair of Nikes once a long time ago that were turquoise and pink. I don't know the style name, but they weren't the Cortezes. And I bought them, I remember, from the store called Schleck. But anyway, so that's that. So this is what I ended up getting. You guys like them, or you guys like them? They're like this. Yeah, they're super comfortable, mysterious, numinous. Yeah, they're super, yes, they're very retro looking. They reminded me of something from like the 70s or 80s or something. Hi Bobby, welcome. So I was like, man, these look really cool. I just love that pink with, you know, and it was the last one left, so perfect. Anyway, so that's what I ended up getting. Thank you, ladies, man. Thanks, Dutch. Yeah, I thought so too. I was like, damn, pink, and it's like pink and red, but this is like a dusty kind of suede. I don't know what this is called, like a gray mauvey kind of color. So yeah, that's what I ended up getting. Super excited. I got a really good deal on them, honestly. There was the last one left. I paid about like 50 something. The original price, they're not that expensive. It's $89.99, but I got a good deal on them. They had like 30% off, and she gave me an extra 10% off. I ended up paying like 50 something dollars for them. So that's what I got. Woo, man. Okay, so that's what I got, and that's it. Like, that was my shopping haul. I just got some hair accessories and some shoes, but I kind of wanted to do it on a live, just to kind of go over it. So how is everybody? How are you guys doing? Dutch, how do you feel about the Cortezes? Are they considered, I mean, I'm sure they're a classic, but like, are they considered, like, what are they in the sneaker world? I'm not really sure about the whole, like, are they good, or are they like, you know, what reputation do they have? Color is called Sail. Oh, okay. Yeah, like, I know that I don't really see a lot of athletes and stuff wear them, but I don't know. I just like the color, honestly. I would have probably got Mousses Cortez Meh. Okay, yes, Captain Coke. I wanted to do a stream without bangs because everybody and their mother tells me to get rid of the bangs, and they think that I have a big forehead. And so that's the only reason I did a bang-free stream. Plus, yeah, Cortez are West Coast staple. Okay, I figured. Yeah, I mean, I'm from LA. I don't know what city or where you're from, but so yeah, I see this around LA a lot. So I was just like, I see a lot of people rocking these, so that's why I ended up getting it. But honestly, to be honest with you, it's pink and red. I probably would have gotten any other style. I just was like, all right, it's pink and red. I'm just gonna get it. Christine looks better without the bangs. Okay, noted. I get that a lot. But I don't know why I love my bangs. I just like, they're like a part of me, you know? Okay, so now perfume talk, you guys. Okay, so I wanted to share something that is sort of like a unique take on a freshie. And I think it's totally unisex. Whoever is into unisex perfumes, it's this. I had this a couple of, all right. Okay, it's a 10 ml. Red is my favorite color. Yeah, me too. I love red. I don't really have a lot of red clothes or bright clothes, but I really like pink. I mostly wear neutral and stuff, but I don't know, I like my accessories to be very different, you know? That's where I have like really colorful, like weird colored glasses. I just like my accessories to be, oh, Bobby, that's so funny. Yeah, that's what I said, because no one was here. I was like, you know, I feel like I was talking to myself. So I like my accessories to be colorful, but I like my clothes to kind of be neutral. But I want to kind of change up my clothes too. I think I'm going to start adding more colorful stuff into my wardrobe. Okay, so, okay, this is one by Sicily. I have a 10 ml of it. It's called, I mean, I didn't choose this. This is like one of those gift with purchase things I got a while back. And it's called Le Rêve de Hubert. I have no idea how to pronounce that. It's French. If you guys want to like, that's kind of what that's kind of, I don't know if you see it. It's L'Eau and it's Revee and it's D''Hubert. That's the name of the perfume by Sicily. Okay, this is a really unique take on a very grassy, it's just a really grassy, oh God, it smells like grass. It smells like grass. It's like grass and hay and like some citrus. But I think this is like in the beginning when I got it, and I got this maybe like a couple of years ago, to be honest with you, maybe 2 years ago. I was like, this is such a weird perfume. Like, who the hell would want to smell like this? But the more I smell it, I'm like, man, this is really unique, honestly. And it's kind of like unique to the point where you're like, you start respecting unique stuff, you know? Because when you go to the store, everything kind of smells like everything else. So you start to respect stuff that doesn't smell like anything else, you know? At least I've kind of been going there with my fragrance choices lately. I kind of like stuff to be very unique smelling. And yeah, this is so unique. So try it out if you've never tried it out, by Sicily. I think this is totally unisex. And it's great for somebody who lives in like a hot climate. I think you guys will like it. For the men in the chat, this slightly leans masculine. Even though it's for women, I don't find it to be too feminine at all. So yeah, check it out. And it does kind of smell, it smells bougie. It smells bougie. It smells expensive. Yeah, yeah, Dutch. It's very grassy and it's very like, you know what? I think there's some kind of mint in here. I can't like, it's not mint. It's like tarragon maybe. I don't know what hinoki is. What's hinoki? But this is like, man, this is like grassy with some hay or some kind of vetiver maybe. This is nice though. I think a lot of men in the chat are really gonna like this, like for a freshie, and it's a really unique freshie. It's not an aquatic, it's not really citrusy either. It's really grassy, but like bougie, you know? Like it smells like expensive. Hinoki is a Japanese tree. I've never smelled hinoki, or maybe I have, I just didn't know what it was. Bobby, my gum of the evening is this. Hi, oh, hi, Boo-Boosh, by the way. I chew this brand. I chew this I don't know, whatever. That's the gum I chew. And it has xylitol. It's supposed to be really good for your teeth. That's what I've been chewing. Like, this is the brand I've been buying. I get it from the rack stores because it's really expensive at, like, if you get it from the market. I get it from TJ Maxx, but I've seen this at, like, Marshall's, too. That's the gum I'm chewing. I don't know the real retail price. You'd have to look. It's Sicily. But I have, like, a 10 ml of it, which I'm completely fine with. This will probably last me... I don't need a full bottle of it, but it's nice if you're looking for like a freshy or grassy perfume. I love cinnamon gum to Mysterium. So Bobby, how did your Dior shopping spree go? What did you like, anything fun happen? Um Bobby Dior was at Dior earlier. All right, and then so another thing I wanted to talk about was like perfumes that I got recently that honestly I don't wear. I mean, it's not recent, it's probably been like a year, but I never wear these two perfumes, which is disappointing because they're good perfumes. I just never really wear them. And like, I kind of want to do like a challenge of wearing perfumes that I don't really wear anymore. I might do like a rotation week where I wear perfumes that I don't really wear. Okay, so I mean, this is such a good perfume, this Dolce & Gabbana Devotion. I mean, we all know what this smells like. It's a really nice lemony vanilla. I just, for some reason, don't really reach for this. I don't know why. It's a beautiful perfume though. So I think I'm going to try to wear this week. Bobby says, I may just scrub my first Dior off my arm now. No joking. Oh, that sucks. Well, at least you tried it and didn't blind buy it. Okay, so that's another one where I'm just like, yeah, it's like, so Dutch, yeah, I actually have one from Bath and Body Works called Lemon Pound, no wait, it's called Ice Lemon Pound Cake. And I honestly reach for that one more than I reach for this, but they are very kind of, they remind me of each other as well. I don't know why I barely reach for this one. Like I barely reach for it. I don't know why, but it's such a beautiful perfume. It's a really nice, you know, vanilla, lemony vanilla. I don't know why I barely reach for this one. And this is the original Dolce Gabbana Devotion. This is the one that's like this, you know, but the men's one of this smells really good too. I've smelled the men's one of it. It's like lavender, vanilla, coffee-ish. If you haven't smelled it, I suggest you do. It's a good one for men. The men's version of it, and it looks different. Like the hardware is gold. It's not gold. It's like a silver hardware. All right, so then another one that honestly I got last year, I had the mini of it, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna get it. It's so good, but I don't really reach for it. It's this Hypnotic Poison. It's this one. I barely wear it. I think the only time I wore it was when I did my review on it, when I wanted to kind of, that's it. Or I think I wore it one more time after that, and that's it. This thing only has about maybe 6 sprays. I don't know why. I just don't reach for it. It's like a vanilla. It's just really dominant vanilla. And they smell nothing like the original Poison, you know. This doesn't smell like the original Poison. It's just a really vanilla, warm, cozy kind of vanilla that I know a lot of people like. I'm just whatever on. I like, you know, but yeah, so I don't know. For a while, I think I'm just going to stop buying. Maybe not. I mean, that's always the plan. The plan is always to stop buying, but you just somehow get stuck with this like buying habit, you know? But yeah. So I don't know. Those are the two that I was just thinking today. Like, damn, why don't I wear these? They're such good perfumes. How come I don't wear it? And honestly, the answer is I have no idea. I just don't know. That's my answer. Whew, so how are you guys doing? Yeah, Bobby, Devotion. Yeah, this is Devotion by Dolce & Gabbana. The original one. And this is the Hypnotic Poison, the EDT. I know that there's an EDP, but I don't think it's out anymore. I think it's discontinued, you know? So it's not, you know, out anymore. You know what? I think you're right, Dutch. I think you gotta be in a certain type of mood to spray these on. Like, I don't know why. Like, for me, for vanilla, I usually reach for my vanilla lace from Victoria's Secret, because that's always like, when I was younger, that was my signature. So when I want like a comforting vanilla, I always reach for that body spray, you know? And these are really like vanilla dominant, but to me, I always reach for my Victoria's Secret vanilla. I think that's why I just, whenever I'm in a vanilla mood, that's what I go for, and I barely even touch these. And I have a lot of other vanillas in my perfume, in my collection, but I don't really reach for them. I really also enjoy the one from, it's another one I barely wear, that I love the way it smells, but I just don't wear it. It's the Montal one. I forget the name. I have it in my closet, but it's the gold one. It's like in a gold, you know, the gold Montal bottle. I forget what it's called. It's not vanilla cake. I had it on one of my posts a while back. That's one I don't really reach for either. It's so weird. Like, why don't I reach for these things? I only reach for certain things. Dutch says, I got bottles. I got to be in the mood to wear them. Right. Exactly. So you know where I'm coming from. They're excellent perfumes. I just never reach for them. I don't even know if it's a mood thing, though. I think it's just like a, I don't know why. Like, they're kind of out of reach. I will give it that. Like, logistically, they're kind of out of reach, where I'm just like, I don't want to, like, I live in earthquake country, so most of my stuff is like boxed up, and whatever's around me I kind of reach for. And honestly, like, these two I brought back out. I brought back out just so I can start reaching for them, and I never ended up reaching for them, which I find odd. But yeah, I don't know why. I just don't know why. That's a good video topic to do. Why don't we reach for the fragrances that are good fragrances? It's part of a wardrobe, but it doesn't have to stay in the closet. Dior Feb. Hi, fragrance enthusiast. Welcome. Mm-hmm. 13 people in the house. Well, thanks for the 16 likes. Are you guys ready for the week? How do you do? You know, how do you do? Like, I've tried saying that in public, and people look at me weird, because like nobody says how do you do anymore, but I kind of love that. I kind of want to bring back how do you do. Like, if you ever watch an old movie, or if you watch like I Love Lucy, they all say how do you do, and it's so formal. But why don't we say it anymore? You know, that's what I want to know. Like, why don't we say it anymore? I'm doing okay, fragrance enthusiast. I just did a quick shopping haul of 2 items. I went over my scent of the day, and then I went over a perfume that I recommend, and then I went over 2 perfumes that I like but I don't really wear. Decluttering a bottle, stop getting reached for. You know what? I understand the declutter. I understand the declutter, but I just don't want to, you know, because it's like at one point I wanted it, so why would I just declutter it and sell it? And like, honestly, and if I do sell it, they're basically full bottles, and if I sell it, I'm gonna be selling it for cheaper than what they cost in the store right now. So I don't want to declutter it. So Bobby, there's always some kind of earthquake around where I live, right? There's always, it's known, like LA is known to be earthquake country, you know what I mean? So a lot of the stuff, and that's why I always keep my stuff in boxes. It's like another extra layer of protection. It's kind of like I have them in a box away, stored away. Some of them have bubble wrap around them. And I always just bring out from time to time new, like another perfume, just so I can reach for it. And so that's how I do it. Like, I bring out a couple of, like, maybe 10 perfumes, and then I put it back, bring out 10 perfumes, put it back, that kind of thing. The only things I have out are my, you know, plastic. These are plastic perfumes, plastic body sprays, because, you know, nothing's ever gonna happen to this. Like, I've thrown them a million times, and they never crack. So that's what I mean by that. It's always like kind of secured away, just so nothing happens to them. Decluttered twice in 3 years, but I took either 20, 30 ml out. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I understand that. Like, I understand decluttering when you're like, when you at least used like 25% of it. But like, honestly, if I were to sell this, I would be selling it for cheaper. And like, they might not even buy it. Like, if I sell this for maybe, I don't know, 5% less, they'll still go and buy a full bottle. So I don't even think I'll be able to sell it unless it gets discontinued, you know? But that's kind of why I'm like, no, I'll just hold on to them. I'll eventually end up wearing it. But yeah, it's always like a chase. It's always like a new perfume coming out and us buying stuff and not using stuff. And it's like, I don't know, this hobby gets kind of crazy sometimes. I feel like nuts on the walls. Can you use the nuts to hold all stuff onto the walls during an earthquake? Oh, I don't know about all that mysterium. Hot green tea, snacking on some spicy tuna maki. Nice. Bobby's always eating interesting stuff in Hawaii. Oh, Bobby, you know what I ate? You know what I ate today? I ate fish and I had pineapple. So what I ended up doing was frying the pineapple because I was like, I want something warm. Like, I don't want to eat cold pineapple. So I ended up frying the pineapple. And it was so good because I'm like, why not? You know, like when they grill pineapple, it's good. So I'm just going to fry the pineapple. It was really good. Like, I think I discovered like a new recipe, just fry pineapple. Because like you fry, like they fry potatoes, right? So why not fry a pineapple? Or like they fry sweet potatoes. Why not fry a pineapple? It was really good. 2025 only bought 4 full bottles, but I got hundreds of 5 to 20 ml. Now my buy that's so funny. Yeah, I mean, if for a long time, like if you're only buying like a 5 to 20 ml, yeah, you're gonna eventually have that itch to buy a full bottle. So now, so okay, so Dutch, what's on your list? What's like number 1 on your full bottle list for this year? Yeah, Bobby, it was really good. It was like it kind of like ripened it. It like artificially ripened it, so it was just this like juicy pineapple. It was so good. So that's kind of what it tasted like, a juicy pineapple. I still feel like my hair is giving crazy vibes. Where is my brush at? I don't know. Oh, here it is. Brush. Oh, anyways, Lost in Paris, Amouage, Decision, Zerjoff, 15 roast top 3 on the list. Takoyaki is tasty. So Lost in Paris, I have not heard of that one. The Amouage, okay, the Amouage house is basically, every time I smell it at the stores, they're really nice, but it's one house that I never really like got into, if that makes sense. I know Bobby likes Amouage. Zerjoff too, like all the ones I smelled, I always say like it's a great house. Like there's nothing that I'm like obsessed with, which and it's like opposite with Initio. Everything I smell in Initio, I'm just like, man, this is such a good house, you know? So it just depends. Like certain houses, I'm like, they smell really good, but it's not for me. And certain houses, you're just like, man, this is so made for me. Like I love Initio. I don't know what is a good arm wash for men. I'm not too big on that house. So I'm not too like I don't know enough about it to recommend one. Hi Mike, how are you? Okay, Mike, here's my forehead. Hello, here's my forehead. Okay, I put on a headband so people see that I have a forehead, okay? So you have to do the same thing. I am challenging you to do a forehead video, stream, whatever, you know? That's what you got to do. So, yeah. Jubilation, what is that? 25? Jubilation 25. Zerjoff Renaissance. Decision DNA doesn't fit in the normal Amouage style. Huh. Let me continue reading. I got everything they named. Nice. Yeah, like, you know, I want to be able to smell all this stuff. I usually I'll go into Neiman, but I like to go around the time when they close just so that there's not people like rushing me, you know? Like, I know some people really enjoy salespeople, and to me, it's kind of like, I'll let you know if I need help, right? I feel like half the time, like, they're either gonna give me their 2 cents, like, you know, they're gonna say, do this, like, this is good, this isn't, like, you know, it's like they're gonna give me their opinion, which I'm like, you know, everyone has their own opinion, or it's kind of like this standing over me, like, you know, standing over me, and I have to I hate that, you know. I don't like when salespeople approach me. I don't care. You know what I mean? That's kind of how I am. Like, I get irritated when they're standing next to me trying to sell me something. It's kind of like, I have a nose. If I need your help, I'll let you know. I don't know. It's kind of like too much sometimes. You know, it's just too much sometimes, and it's just like annoying, you know? Like, I don't know. And like, I get how there's some really nice salespeople, and this was a talk today. Like, I get that there are some really nice salespeople, but let's be honest, like, most of the time, especially if you walk into these bougie stores, they're kind of like, they size you up and down. Like, I get that a lot. Like, I could read the room really well, and I understand, like, they look at you like they're better than you. Like, I get that all the time. Like, every time I go to like a store like that, it's just like, you can tell like the vibe in the room. Like, sometimes they're really nice people. Other times they're just kind of like, you know, if you go with gym clothes on, they'll give you this weird, they'll look at you sideways, you know what I mean? Like what what do you think you're better? Like, you know what I mean? They look at you like, I don't know. I get a really weird feeling from some salespeople, to the point where it's just like, yeah, I don't know. It gets on my nerves sometimes, because they automatically like assume like you don't have money or something like that. You know what I mean? Or they look at you like you don't have money, or like you're like, they just give you this weird vibe, you know, like a snobbish vibe. And I've gotten that a lot from like Chanel people. And it's kind of like, and LV people too. You know what I mean? They give you like a sideways look, like they judge you. They prejudge you if you go in there dressed up in gym clothes, you know? And it pisses me off, to be honest with you. And I don't want to be like, it's like you're just there to do your job and like help people. But they kind of give preference to people who come in who are more dressed up than you. That's kind of what I feel, and I don't like it, you know? You can't just look at somebody and think, oh, they're not going to buy anything. Like, it's messed up, you know? What if somebody is coming from the gym and it doesn't feel like dressing up that day? I don't know. The schmucks at Dior. Yeah, they don't know anything, Bobby. Half the time when you ask them, I went into Macy's the other day and I asked the girl, hey, do you have the new Angel, what's it called? Angel Pulp. No, Alien Pulp. Sorry, Alien Pulp. And she had no clue what it is. And I was like, you know, it's your new perfume that's coming out. That's already out. And she had no idea what I was talking about. She had to Google it. It's like half the time they don't even know what's coming out. I feel like they should do like a meeting, you know, at their meetings, they should talk about all the new releases. I don't know, it's kind of crazy sometimes when you know more than the sales rep, you know? Let's go read the chat. Some people can be annoying. Yeah, they could be annoying sometimes. It's like sometimes they're nice people, but sometimes you feel like they're just sizing you. Like it's the weirdest feeling ever. Like, and they stand over your head. Like, what do you think, I'm gonna steal something? You know what I mean? There's cameras everywhere. Like, what are you guys looking at me for? Like, and there's like 3 of them around you too. It's the weirdest feeling, and I feel really uncomfortable. And I just like to do it at the end of the day so they could just back off, you know. It's yeah. Once you go in there enough, they start to know you and they kind of let you roam freely. Honestly, I don't really go in there that much. I do go into Macy's a lot, and every time I go into Macy's, they're the same people over and over and over, but I still get a swarm of salespeople around me. The weird part is this. The weird part is like if you go in any other department and need help, you're not going to find anybody to help. You know, I barely find somebody to ring me up in a different department. But the perfume is like well staffed. You know, the perfume area is really well staffed. Mysterium says maybe they think they found the perfect customer for a certain outfit or a specific top. I don't know. Sometimes they're just too like clingy. That's my only issue with most department stores. Majority of their sales reps aren't that for yeah, they don't know anything about perfumes. I get it. It's just like you're kind of schooling them on new releases. And they're like, "What?" Or like if you ask them, "Hey, can I smell the newest, you know, XYZ perfume?" They have no clue what you're talking about. They'll say, "Oh, I think this is the new one." And they'll show you like the original one. It's crazy. Hi Draco Born, welcome. Bath and Body Works, Bobby. You know what? Bath and Body Works, they have a lot of like employees there too. So they also kind of come at you, but they're just, you know, they don't size you up and down like that. But they do kind of like, you know, swarm you with the new releases and stuff like that. But no, I like Bath and Body Works. It's just a chill store. Okay, Dutch says, my people at Bergdorf and Neiman's are fairly sharp. Couple people I know at Dillard's are good also, but for the most part, they got basic knowledge. They'll just know the classics. Or if it's something that they personally like, that's what they'll, you know, recommend, but they're not really up to date on all the new releases. I feel like they should have meetings with these people to kind of go over, or they give them like a pamphlet of what's new, you know. And in a weird way, I kind of don't blame them because there's so much that comes out. That's another thing, that there's so much that comes out. And these people are maybe not really into fragrances that much. You know, we only know about all the new releases because we're into perfumes. But maybe these people just don't really care. And they're just like, oh gosh, there's another new release. Like, you know, I feel like that's kind of the whole vibe. Tell them that you review fragrance. Really, Mike? I didn't know that. Like, I always wanted to kind of get free samples that way, but no one's really, you know, they only give free stuff when you buy something. I've never gotten like free samples just like that. Yeah, I agree, Mysterium. Talking about perfume and also sharing her experience at perfume shops. Yes, that's what I'm doing now. I thought you were Bath and Body. Yeah, so anywho, I just wanted to do this really quick share, you know, like purchases and stuff like that. Like a haul, like a mini haul. I'm kind of tired. I've literally done so much today. I don't know what else to talk about. Like, I think like every time I buy something that I really want to share, I'll do this. Like, I'll come on and I'll do like a live share with you guys. But yeah, so it's like I've been here like 44 minutes. Cheat code, if you take some samples to Neiman's, depending on the sales rep, they will swap with you. Really? I didn't know that. That's such a good, I did not know that. That's a good tip. Thank you, Dutch. Okay, Mike says, I like the calmer version of you, just FYI. Okay, well, the last cup of coffee I had was earlier when we were on Boz's stream. So that's the last time I had coffee, and then that's it. I didn't have coffee. I was out, and I just got back home. So yeah, I didn't know I was calm. Like sometimes I'm like super caffeinated, and other times I'm calm. Yeah. Thank you, Mike. DDLD. Okay, so I was just in his chat because I know that, what's his name? Kevin recommended it, and I think it was that Banaka guy. They were all talking about DDLD, so that's why I was there. I'm like, oh, and he came up on my page. I was like, oh, that's that DDLD guy. But I didn't know his channel really doesn't talk about perfume. That's the thing. It's like sometimes these streamers that you think talk about perfume don't, and you go in there and you really don't know like what to talk about. Or it's like a totally different stream about something else. Yes, Bobby, that's exactly what I did. I stole candy on top of it all. Yep, that's what I did. I love gum though. Like I know I'm always chewing gum and smacking my gum, but it's just like I have to like, you know how some people chew ice to kind of get rid of their anxiety? That's kind of what I do with gum. It's just like my therapy. What do you guys do to calm yourself down? Like what do you guys do to calm yourself down? I kind of just love my gum. Fragrance is much more. He has 200 plus bottles. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I didn't know that. Yeah, I wonder why people stop reviewing perfumes. Like, maybe they just get sick of, like, the continuous chase. And to be honest with you, I really don't know where to keep most of my stuff sometimes, you know? Go for a walk to relax. Yeah, I go for a walk to relax, but sometimes going for a walk isn't always feasible. Especially if it's like bad weather or if it's really windy. Where I live, it gets really windy. So I just don't go for a walk. Farrakhan is toxic. He got tired of it. Oh, I see. Yeah, it could get toxic. It just depends. Like if you surround yourself in good chats, it's not going to be toxic. But if you surround yourself, if you go to streams that are constantly like, you know, there's some streams that are just 24/7 drama, who said what and all that stuff, you're going to get it's going to be toxic. So it just depends on I guess where you go. I feel like I've experienced that too, where some streams are just really toxic. And some are just normal. Like I feel like my chats are normal. Like I mostly just talk about perfume and what I bought, you know what I mean? I don't really talk about who said what or whatever. I feel like that's just how it should be, but yeah, like I just kind of like Mike, I get how that could be entertaining, but at the same time, it's kind of like this. Yeah. Moose, thank you. It's kind of like this. Like, what if it's like so toxic that the person ends up like hurting themselves, you know? Because it's like, I notice like a lot of like meanness in this space where people are like, you know, constantly mean to people, right? And honestly, it's kind of like, what if that person is taking it much harder than you intended it to be? And what if that person ends up hurting themselves? You know what I mean? That's why it's like, it's so messed up, because like everyone kind of jokes around and stuff, but like what if that person is genuinely like hurt by people's comments and by people's like, you know, the banter? I don't know, like that's kind of why I don't, you know. Hello, Doo Brown. Hi, Wally. How are you? Thank you. So yeah, that's kind of why I'm just like, I don't know. Like, is it good to be in those toxic environments? Probably not. Get off the internet. No one is obligated to be on the stream. Right. Right. I understand that, Mike. But some people, they don't have that self-control. And I feel like a lot of people think that it's gonna get better. And sometimes it doesn't get better. Sometimes there's more bullying involved. I don't know. Like it just kind of, I don't know. I think it's messed up. I think it's like, I don't know. That's all I have to say on that, you know. What? Global achievement? Yeah, like that's kind of where I'm going with this. It's like I get the toxic streams are entertaining, but what if the people are, I don't know. What if they don't have the willpower to leave, you know? I don't know. And what if they end up like hurting themselves or something? I don't know. Who is Doodoo Brown? I've seen this name before. Who is Doodoo Brown? I don't know who Doodoo Brown is. Oh wow, there's 17 people and 17 likes. Thank you everybody for the support. But yeah, I'm trying to like think of like collabs coming up. But I'm really like kind of last minute with my lives. And I don't know, I might reach out. I might reach out for a collab. I don't know, like I didn't really have a good experience the other night, but whatever. Like that's kind of who I was in that moment. Honestly, I mean, I could be really hyper. I've just had a really long day and like for once I'm really tired, you know. I've kind of like calmed down on the coffee today. I kind of want to just do this stream because if I don't do it when I think about it, I'll never get back to it again. And I was just like excited about my purchases. But I don't know if Mike is still in here. If you wanted to do a stream with me, Mike. Yeah. Does Moose have a channel? I always see Moose around. So everybody, what's like one thing you purchased recently that you're really excited about? Because I was super excited about these shoes. If anyone wants to share. If anybody cares to share. Otherwise, we'll just leave. Alrighty. I'm gonna put some lotion on. Who is Doodoo Brown? I know that name from somewhere. Alrighty. Well, 53 minutes. It's 8:35 my time. Thanks for being here, everybody. Thanks for participating in the chat. I hope you have a great week ahead. And I think I'm gonna go. All right, bye.